Yeah, a lot of this material, somebody brought it up. This is rage bait. A lot of this material is rage bait. This is why they clip it. But here we have another pop the balloon segment. I saw this clip on Twitter a little bit. I had saved it, but looks like they brought it up again on Spiritual Word. You know what I mean? So let's take a listen. We're going to have an electrician here who's going to come through, and he's going to be rejected by most. And he's going to go through, he's going to ask why they rejected him. So if they reject him, they're going to pop the balloon. That's how it works. So let's take a listen to this clip.
Over here. Hello. Welcome in. All right.
My name is Terrence. I'm from Alabama. Electrician. I also a DJ, and I also do body work on cars.
Okay. All right. So we're just going to go up to some of the ladies that ended up popping their balloon. We can get your name, how old you are, what you do, and why you popped your balloon.
I'm Sojournal. I'm 24 and I'm a medical specialist. And why? Okay. First, you're short and I'm a tall girl. I like 6 foot and up. 2, I don't do dreads. And then you're electrician. I'm thinking about like businessman, doctor, lawyer, because I'm trying to like find a man who could provide for my kids and provide for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm from Alabama. I heard things about Alabama. I'm from New York. So no, thank you.
What you hear about Alabama? I feel like Alabama,
I don't think you want to know.
Let us know. What have you heard?
You could probably marry your sister. It's a little. I've been there. It's a little weird over there. So no, thank you.
Okay.
She coming for your people.
I know. I can't even let her go like that.
Okay, and is she somebody that you would approach? Is she your type? Like anything you like, don't like?
No, I don't think I like her attitude. I don't like the attitude. I think you think you're a little up there. I mean,
No, I think you think I'm up there.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. So why would you assume that?
Well, I just feel like for you to just say that, talk down about Alabama, you don't know. I feel like, no, I definitely think you ought to do more research or whatever.
I did. That's my job, was to research, and I researched y'all, and I didn't like it.
Okay. Well, no, I definitely wouldn't talk to you.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
So just the attitude.
Yeah, she's not that cute either. So.
Oh,
Okay.
All right. So
He thinks I'm cute. He thinks I'm cute. He can't admit it. You know I'm cute.
Nah, you're not ugly, but you're not cute either, though.
You know I'm cute. You know I'm cute.
we'll just leave it at that, and let's go over here. Hello.
Yikes. There's so much to take from this. Now, what you noticed, people are going off on the electrician thing, and people are saying that they're looking down on him because he's an electrician. No, he at first, if you look at the beginning of the clip, damn near everybody in the balloon popped it. Why? Because he's short. You know what I mean? So that's already what a lot of, especially, I'll say this because I'm a short guy myself. So I would say this: if you are a short man or a shorter man, right, and you're struggling in the dating scene, I'm saying particularly in your 20s, I would say this as an advice: if you don't have, if you say if you're like not in the industry, like say if you're not in music, you're not in sports, and if you're not in the entertainment industry and you're short, I would say this: focus in your 20s or late teens in your 20s on just making money, and then once you hit your late 20s or your 30s, when you have your money established, either start when you because what's going to happen is once you get your money established, and you're going to all of a sudden, oh, why do these single moms like me? Once you get established, understand that it's going to be older women looking for help, and really you need to reject those women, and what you need to do is just date younger women, because it'll work out for you if you're older, even if you're short. But if you're older, just date younger. Just date young. Just date. And I know there's a lot of shaming language that gets attached to that. If you're like if you're a man with money and you're dating a hot young 20-year-old or a hot young 19-year-old, don't be ashamed to do it. Don't be ashamed to do it, man. If you got some paper, leverage that. Just leverage it, and don't be like, oh, they don't love me for me, bro. You think those single moms that are coming to you now in their 30s that treated you like crap on your way up, you think they love you for you? No, they need help too. All women need help of all ages. So why not just go for the hotter, younger, better product? If you're an older, short, especially if you're a shorter man, I think because by then, if you have your paper established, the 304s won't care about your height. So just go for younger, whatever. And if you don't want to go that route, you want a woman your age, or if you just want just a regular, even if you don't want to get like your whole paper up, if you can't get to a certain number, then you might as well join the Passport Bros. You might as well travel Or sometimes a lot of the times, a lot of you guys are just dating in your city. You're not even trying to see what it's like in other states. Sometimes your dating will improve once you just start leaving your state. That's what happened with me. to be honest with you, you just literally all you have to do is start just travel a little bit more if you can. This is why I say you got to get your money up. So there's options for a lot of men, but I believe this: if you are a shorter man, you got to get your paper up. You're gonna have to get your paper up because most women are not gonna be fucking with you off GP, especially today's women. They literally they're on some ruthless stuff nowadays. This is why I say get your money up now because they're gonna need you. They're gonna need you, and then once you get to that place of leverage, just date younger. Just date younger because like me. I don't date, especially now. I do not date. Like I'm 25 now, right? There's no way I can see myself right now, even at 25, dating a woman over the age of 23, especially if she's white. Because like, I'm sorry, like white women really age really badly, so black women can kind of get away with that. But even then with black women, I'd make exceptions for some Latinas. That's what I'll do. But whatever the race, 23 or and younger, as from 18 to 23, right? Oh, so let me play this one more time, and just to show you, because damn near all of them just off when they looked at him, they all popped their balloon.
Come in. All right.
My name is.
So there was only like one woman left, that held the balloon, and this is what and then I remember seeing this video on this clip on Twitter, and she saw like the full video. She's like, I had no idea men were going through this. And I'm like, yeah, most men go through this kind of rejection. They like most women, they don't get it. they really think because they don't see the average man. They just see this only people above them, and whatever happens to the men above them, that's their reality. That's the standard. So they don't even see the struggles that average men go through. They don't see it. They don't see it until they see something like this.
I'm from Alabama, electrician. I also a DJ, and I also do body work.
You see the rolling of the eyes, the attitude, all of that. Now,
on cars.
Okay.
So he listed the things that he do. He's an electrician, he's a DJ, and he works on cars. Now, what most women don't realize, this is a good nigga right here. This is a good nigga, man. This is a good nigga. People talk about, oh, who's a good person? What's a good? What does a good dude look like? Right here. Trust me. And people might be thrown off on the DJ part. Trust, this is a good dude right here. Electrician, works on cars, side hustles. This is a hustler, meaning he's a legal hustler. He's like, okay, in this economy, you got to have multiple. You can't just have one job. In this economy, one job. For most people, one job is not going to cut it. You need to have skills. So this is a guy that knows, okay, I need skills to pay the bills. Shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson with that quote, right? So he has skills to pay the bill. He understands, okay, let me go this route. This is the route I'm gonna have to choose if I'm gonna make this decent money. And he has skills that will keep him making something for a long, long time. And he DJs to the side, meaning he has a passion outside of his work. You know what I mean? So he has a passion outside of this, but I'm telling you, I got like I can tell this is a good dude. This is a good dude when he listed his professions. But like I said, women don't want that. This is why I believe. Even like I did a video on this a while back when they showed that it was a black woman with a white dude, but the black woman, she was making like over $300K a year, and basically her and the therapist were basically emasculating her husband for only making $60K. I'm like, bitch, you make $300K a year. You should be taking care of him. But that's not. This is why it's pointless to give women these kind of jobs. to give most women these kind of jobs is pointless because they're not finna pick up the end of the couch. They're just like, okay, I gotta find. Okay, now you gotta make more than me, what, bruh. So you have when you're looking at this line right here of women, damn near all of them looking down on him, even though he's better than all of those women, mind you, he's better than them. But the average woman hates the average man. Not only just despises the average. They want nothing to do with the average man. And I don't, like I said before in one of my shorts, I don't want to hear women in their 30s and 40s talking about I'll take him. No, we're talking about women in their 20s. our Gen Z, right? the generation that's going to come after Gen Alpha, they hate the average man so much that they're willing to go to college, go to debt, do everything they can to avoid what they perceive as somebody that's an average man.
All right, so we're just gonna go up to some of the ladies that ended up popping their balloon. We can get your name, how old you are, what you do, and why you popped your balloon.
I'm Sergio Nell. I'm 24 and I'm a medical specialist.
Medical specialist. Let's keep it a buck. You either a pharmacist or you're a CNA, which is not bad, but he probably makes more than you, especially if you're combining all of his hustles together. Oh yeah, and by the way, let me keep, because women just think that men are just like not making money and stuff like that, and we're making no. Men are just not spending the money that they used to. Dude, there are plenty of single men that I know that have. I'm talking about they have no interest in dating. They have like they went to school for like computer technicians or they do coding. They have like they'll be working for like 3 companies at home, hustling the shit out of this, and they got bank saved. And you guys will never know because they're not spending it. Like they're not spending it on restaurants. They're not spending it on cars. They're not spending it on a house. They're just like, now let me just save this money. I'm talking about they got banks saved up. You just don't, people just don't know. People just don't know. So women are so easily fooled, especially in today's age, because they think because certain men are not spending money. So they'll see the statistics like, oh, women are owning more homes than men now. And oh, they're first of all, those realtors, they ain't shit. They probably finessed. And second of all, they don't get it. They don't get it. And once shit hits the fan, and you're gonna see people come out of this recession that we have, and you be like, oh, I didn't know he had this money. Trust me, they had this money. They're just not. They're keeping it away, and they're watching the 304s, and they're just like, nah, nah.
And why? Okay. First.
So this should be gonna be a warning to the ladies, because when shit hits the fan, and when shit hits the fan, and then women are going to try to act right or even apologize or try to be on the right side of things, I don't think it's going to work this time. I think in the first time in history where women will be like, oh, because this has happened before. This has happened before. But I think in this point in history, I think women are going to be really left out there on their own. I'm talking about they won't be able to hustle that. I changed. I'm a tradcon, or I changed. That's just my. I don't think women are going to be able to get away with that in the future, because with the internet, with these shows, I don't care if it's rage bait, but with shows like these and men are seeing how women really feel about the average man, they're like, even the jocks are like, sheesh. I'm talking about the jocks, the chat. They looking at these people and they're just like, wow, you guys are horrible. So so ladies, you've been warned.
Sure, and I'm a tall girl. I like 6 foot and up. 2, I don't do dreads. And then your electrician.
That's cap. That's cap. First of all, women love dreads. It's just he's short, and she just can't get over that.
And I'm thinking about.
And let's keep it a buck. A lot of them are wearing high heels, so they're probably his height, or shorter, but probably by like 1 or 2 inches. But they're probably shorter than the guy, but they're all wearing heels.
Like businessman, doctor, lawyer, because I'm trying to like find a man who.
So, especially this is what happens. Because this is what happens. This is why girls be getting tight on the dating scene. They will get on a date with a finance bro or one of these people, but what they don't know is a lot of these finance bros, especially the ones that are working on Wall Street, the people that are working in the real business trades, they be messing with escorts. So they'll be on dates with women, but they will like not be impressed with the women that they're on a date with, because they're already straight, like on a sex department. So they get easily manipulated by these guys. Or if they're going to invest in somebody, meaning if they want to start from the bottom with somebody, it's only somebody that's in law school or somebody that's in medical school. They'll help the dude finance himself through medical school or law school. And then once he ultimately leaves that girl, once he reaches his goals, then, oh, don't ever invest in a man. But the only time they'll invest in a man if he's in law school or medical school. I'm like, why don't you ever invest in a guy that he was going to do trucking? I've seen plenty of girls that have done that, and they've gotten a great return on their investment. I'm talking about they bought their husband or they bought their boyfriend a truck, and it basically was up and up from there. And it was just that one small investment that went a long way. But they will invest in somebody. I'm talking about put money in somebody that's in medical school and law school, and that's really a red flag. Women really should be doing that. And these will be the same women that say, oh, I don't believe in arranged marriages, but clearly you wanted a return in the investment in investing in somebody that's in law school or in medical school. Clearly this was you were trying to arrange a situation for yourself and it didn't work out. You shouldn't even put that on, man. That's all. That's your fault. But it's kind of pointless to even bring that up sometimes.
Provide for my kids and provide for me. You know what I'm saying?
The word provider. The P word. The P word.
And you're from Alabama. I heard things about Alabama. I'm from New York. So, no, thank you.
What you hear about Alabama? I feel like Alabama,
I don't think you want to know.
Let us know. What have you heard?
What's interesting, out of all the things that he was offended at the part was like, whoa, what you talking about Alabama folks? So this is a good dude, bro. This is a good dude. He wasn't even tripping over her not knowing what he really makes as being an electrician, being a DJ, and being a part-time mechanic. He wasn't even tripping off that. This is what people talk about this is an old school provider, because really, if the new generation of men, they would have taken offense of her not really knowing what it is with those professions. But he was just upset that she was looking down on his folks. So this is a tribal type ninja that you really should have over you, and you really should be submitting to him and giving him kids and letting him take the reins. This is somebody that you can trust. But women don't even see. They can't even see stuff like this.
You could probably marry your sister.
First of all, that's very disrespectful, mind you.
So it's a little. I've been there. It's a little weird over there. So no, thank you.
Okay.
She coming for your people.
I know. I can't even let her go like that.
Okay, and is she somebody that you would approach? Is she your type? Like anything you like, don't like?
No, I don't think I like her attitude. I don't like the attitude. I think you think you're a little up there. I mean,
no, I think you think I'm up there.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. So why would you assume that?
Well, I just feel like for you to just say that, talk down about Alabama, you don't know.
He's really upset about the Alabama. He don't even care about the other shit that she did.
Like, no, I definitely think you ought to do more research or whatever.
I did. That's my job, was to research, and I researched it all, and I didn't like it.
Nah, your job is to never mind. Let me just keep going.
Well, no, I definitely wasn't talking to you though.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
So just the attitude.
Yeah, she's not that cute either.
Oh,
okay.
All right. So
He thinks I'm cute. He can't admit it. You know I'm cute.
Nah, you're not ugly, but you're not cute either though.
You know I'm cute.
we'll just leave it at that, and let's go over here. Hello, welcome in.
Yeah, but like I said, they all popped the balloon in the beginning. Damn near all of them, except for one lady. You know what I mean? Oh, and she had dreads too herself. But anyways, let's look at some of these comments. Say, ma'am, you have 10 braids. Go to hell. As a nurse, I want to know what a medical specialist. That's what I'm saying. I think she's a pharmacist, really. Or she's probably a secretary at best, front desk worker at a hospital. I don't know. But like I said, men are very, very, like, especially the men will be on the show very respectful. Even the hood ninjas, the regular ninjas, the average black dudes, they be on there very respectful. But what I keep hearing that ninjas ain't shit, I'm like, are you sure? But like I said, women like this, what they do is they have a lot of recreational sex with degenerates. Particularly black women will have a lot of recreational sex with degenerates, and they don't understand the damage that does to them long term with drug dealers. And that's with all races, but particularly with black women. I'm talking about with the lowest of the low of our community, and they don't even realize the damage. You know what I mean? He said she need therapy. Jesus in the mirror next. Ate her up respectfully. But, it's good to see there's a lot of women that stuck up for the guy. He said, y'all starting to push me more and more on Kevin Samuels' side. The thing is, because what happened is before we didn't really have videos like this. We didn't have these dating shows like this, and where now it's basically being pushed in the algorithm, and now everybody's seeing it, and everybody's just like, oh, shit. And that's why I said, one of the comments said, what doctor or lawyer about to be on a YouTube channel looking for approval from a balloon popping medical assistant? She needs to get a grip. You know what I mean? Now, like he knows, that's also, he said, that man has 3 jobs, works with his hands, knows how to fix things around the house and on your car, and she bugging about, I'm like, people talk about what's a 10% man. Look, man, I consider a guy like that very even if you don't think he's a high value man, bro, you're gonna need a guy like that. You're going to need a guy like that. He's good. Clearly, this is a guy that works with his hands. This is a guy that knows how to fix shit. People don't understand long term how beneficial that is going to be for not just only you, but for your entire family. But like I said, what's going to happen is when, you know, a guy like that, I would say avoid dating right now. Or if you want a family so bad, right? Like for a guy like, I would just say just date younger, and you know, they have apps for that now, and you can literally finesse these hoes on these apps and just be like, oh man, you need this money? Oh, that seems like a lot, babe. But it's really nothing to you. You can finesse on some of these apps I'm not even going to mention, but you just do it that way, in my opinion. Or if you really want a traditional family, just don't. But you can't do it in America. You can't do it in America. You'd have to go overseas. But yeah, and also the thing about the Alabama, she's very ignorant. This is clearly a girl that doesn't really. There's places down south, especially like when I've been down south. It'll mess with me because, you know, when you're from up north, you're not used to just saying hi to everybody and stuff like that. Like when you go down south, like everybody's very friendly. Like they all saying hi to you. They all having a conversation with you and stuff like that. Like if you're from up north, that'll fuck with you a little bit. that adjustment if you're like just traveling, that can mess with you a little bit, you know. So she's very ignorant on that end. The few times I've been down south, honestly, everybody's been pretty friendly, even at the places where they be having Confederate flags and shit. So she's very ignorant on that end. The most racist place, I'll say this, the most racist place I've ever been in where I got like stares is in my home state, Connecticut, and Massachusetts, when I went on a trip with my family to Cape Cod. The stairs that we went through Boston and then Cape Cod, these are some of the places where you get stares. They don't even really see ninjas like that. You know what I mean? So she's very ignorant on that end. But that's a whole nother story for another